If you're struggling with views on Facebook Marketplace, please watch this video, okay? Sometimes when I go on Facebook Marketplace, I just want to grab my head and yell because some of the listings that I'm seeing there are crazy. No wonder a lot of people are complaining they are not getting views and sales if they just literally copy and paste listings from Amazon and hope to get a sale. They use terrible pictures, terrible description, and titles are just a mess. That's not how Facebook Marketplace works. You need to think differently when you sell on Facebook Marketplace. In this video, I want to show you how to properly post images, write descriptions and the titles of your listings so you actually get views on your listings. And we're going to take a look at 3 terrible examples of people trying to sell products on Facebook Marketplace, and I'm gonna fix them so you can see the process and how to optimize your listings so you will never be in a situation that you go under one of my videos and write one of these comments that you're not seeing views or sales for the past few months. Because if that's the case, you're doing something wrong. So a good listing on Facebook Marketplace consists of 4 things, okay? Good title, good picture, short and to the point description, and attractive pricing, okay? Those 4 things are the things that are gonna determine if you're gonna get views or not. And let's start with the title. So as some of you know, Facebook recommends that your titles are around 65 characters. And I find this to be true. Whenever I use shorter titles, I usually get more views on those listings. I used to have very long titles with a lot of keywords. And back in the day that used to work, but something happened about last year and it's not the case anymore. This habit of having a lot of keywords in a title, I got it from eBay because that's what I use on eBay. I have long list of keywords on eBay for my products and just put them in the title and somehow I do get sales. But that doesn't really work on Facebook. What does work on Facebook is a about 65 characters long title with the main keyword phrase that describes what the product is, what it does, and something that people are looking for. You can find out what this phrase is very easily. All you have to do is go to Facebook Marketplace, go to the search bar, and start typing the words that describe your product. And the list of these phrases, especially the ones on the top, these are the words that people are looking for your product. What you probably want to do is you just want to grab the one from the very top or the second top and put that in your title. What I also do sometimes is I add words like new or best in front of my title to describe a product. For example, new car battery charger. However, when you use words like this, you gotta be careful. The reason being why I'm telling you this is because Facebook doesn't really like when you use these buzzwords, but people do. People do like seeing these buzzwords because they click on these listings. So if you want to stay on the safe side, don't use them. It's okay. Just stick to the main rule, which is 65 characters long, about 65 characters long, and the main keyword phrase. But if you're on a spicy, risky side, go ahead and add some buzzwords to increase your clicks. You know what also can increase your clicks? If you join my Dropshipping Guild. My Dropshipping Guild is a place where you can learn everything about Facebook Marketplace Dropshipping. We also have weekly meetings and a private Discord. And since you're watching this video, I'm gonna give you 30% off if you use coupon code Facebook30. All right, number 2 thing that usually helps you get views is the images. So Facebook has interesting views on images. But I think in regards of images, we need to separate 2 different things, okay? First of all, we have regular Facebook Marketplace, and then we also have Facebook shops. These 2 kind of work differently. So for regular Facebook Marketplace, think about this as a Craigslist. That's what it is. Facebook Marketplace is literally a Craigslist where people go there and very often are looking for products from other people. They think they are buying products from someone that has a house, maybe they're moving out and they're trying to get rid of the stuff of their house. That's usually the vibe, and the buyers that go on Facebook Marketplace, that's what they expect. We need to be less professional and look less branded on Facebook Marketplace. And you want to use images that look like you took them from your house. Like you took your phone and took pictures with your phone. Those are the images that you want to use for your listings, especially for your main image, the one that is the first one that people see. If you're a seller, that's easy to do. You just take a picture with your phone from the product that you want to sell from your house. But if you're a dropshipper, that's kind of tricky because you don't really have these type of images. But here comes Amazon. You see, Amazon has this section under every listing that you can scroll down under the comment section, and people usually post images, review images of the product. Some of them are bad because sometimes people complain about the product, but very often they just wanna say, hey, this product is great, here's a picture. And guess what? You can download this picture and use it yourself. I usually get these review images from Amazon and post them as my main image on my listing, and then add some extra listings from my supplier just to make it look busy. But again, the main goal here is to look like you are a guy selling this product from the house. So you have to make your listing look like you're trying to sell these products from your house. Now, regarding Facebook shops, things are a little bit different here. Facebook is kind of pushing listings that are using the white background Facebook shops. At least that's what the Facebook is telling us. But I can tell you that I'm using review images on my Facebook shops as well, and these listings are usually doing very, very well. I think the reason why Facebook wants to use white background images on Facebook shops is because these listings are also listed on other platforms. For example, you can connect your Facebook shop to Shopify, and over there it's kind of expected that you're gonna use a white background image. But if you're opening a Facebook shop that it's specifically dedicated just to sell on Facebook Marketplace, I would also follow the rule with the review images. One warning about Facebook review images: don't get review images from another Facebook Marketplace seller, because they might come to you, message you and say, hey, using my pictures, I don't like that. They might report you, get in trouble. So whenever you use review images, just be careful with those. I usually recommend just going to Amazon and getting them from there. Even though your supplier might be Walmart or something, usually the product is also sold on Amazon, and Amazon has this comment section where you can get the review images. All right, number 3 is that description. So if you're a dropshipper, don't copy a long paragraphs of your product description. People don't care about that. You want to focus on a short description that lists the main features. But most importantly, what you want to do at the beginning of every listing is to give a sentence or two that will make your customer want the product. What do I mean by that? Usually what I do whenever I have my product, the first 2 sentences, I try to hit their emotions. I try to make them imagine using this product, or maybe imagine having this product to solve their issue. It might be silly. Sometimes these sentences are very silly, but they do work. For example, if I would be dropshipping Zumba bot, you know, those little vacuums that drive around your house, I would say something like, no more vacuuming. Let this little guy do it for you. I know it sounds silly, but it gets their attention, and I hit their subconsciousness thinking, oh, if I get this guy, I don't have to clean my house as much as I used to. You get the point. We're gonna go over specific examples later in this video, so you're gonna see what I'm saying. But to summarize, write a little sentence at the beginning that hits their emotions and want them to buy the product, and then short and to the point features of the product. You don't have to write a lot, because again, Facebook Marketplace is more similar to Craigslist, Mercari and OfferUp, which are mobile platforms, very fast, and people are usually expecting buying products from other people. There are regular people that are selling stuff from the house. It's not Amazon, it's not eBay, it's none of those things, because Amazon and eBay, those are actual e-commerce platforms. That's not what Facebook Marketplace is. Facebook Marketplace is a little bit more primitive. Again, think about Craigslist. And number 4 is pricing. I think that's the most important one. That's why I left it at the very end. So the thing with pricing is that you want to be competitive. You have to have attractive pricing. If you're trying to sell a product that's very saturated, there's tons of listing already on Facebook Marketplace, and you charge a few bucks more than, you know, your competition, you're not going to sell the product, or at least it's going to take a longer time for you to sell it. Lower the price. You have to beat your competition. If you want to sell faster, lower the price. That's how these marketplaces work, and this rule applies to all of them. If you want to sell faster, you have to lower the price. But don't be sad, because you can still make money out of it. When I say lower the price, I don't mean sell it for zero. Even few cents less than your competition will get you in front of the buyer, because they will see that it's slightly cheaper and there's a slightly higher chance that might click on your listing instead of your competition. Also, you can always hide your costs in shipping. You can charge extra few dollars in shipping in order to make up for the loss in the base price. So as you can see, there's a space for maneuver. It's all about tricking your customer to get a click and actually purchasing your product. If you like what we discussed so far, make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. But now let's actually go to specific examples. So I'm going to show you 3 listings that I think are not so good, and we're going to improve them to show you what, in my opinion, a good listing should look like in order to get more clicks. Okay, so we found our first victim. So now I'm going to show you the listing. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to tell you what I think about it. I'm going to tell you how we can improve it. So let's get right to it, okay? So first of all, this is a pretty good listing just because it's a furniture. Furnitures do very well on Facebook Marketplace. One of the biggest reasons why people go on Facebook Marketplace to buy products, it's usually to buy furnitures because they want to get some cheap furnitures from people, for like secondhand furniture from somebody that already own a furniture. Also like bikes, sports goods. That's type of the environment of Facebook Marketplace and of people trying to find products over there. So furniture, it's a good category. That's a good product overall. It's a nice piece of furniture. It looks really nice. And I was able to find this product on Amazon. So someone is actually dropshipping this product from Amazon and selling it here on Facebook Marketplace. And as I mentioned, this is a pretty good product to dropship, but it has its flaws, okay? The listing itself has its flaws. Let's start with the title, okay? Title is very long here and it has a lot of unnecessary words that we don't need. For example, it has the name of the brand, Christopher Knight, Home, Evelyn. We don't need that, okay? We don't need the name of the brand if you're a dropshipper. First of all, it's gonna hide you as a dropshipper. Second of all, nobody really knows this brand. At least I don't know it, and I'm like an average person. I assume that a lot of average people don't know this brand and they don't really care about the brand. What they do care about is if they like the furniture. So if I like the color, I like the design, that's what I'm gonna go for on Facebook Marketplace. I don't really need to know the name of the brand. Matter of fact, if I know the name of the brand, I might Google it and find that listing on Amazon and go ahead and buy on Amazon since it's cheaper. So remove the name of the brand. It doesn't really matter. You don't need it. I like that this person put this item in the right category. They put it in the armchair category, which that's what this item is. It's an armchair, so that's perfect. This is like a perfect furniture for like an office or maybe living room. That's where I see this type of furniture. Let's go to the pictures. So the pictures, they are good, but they are not necessarily good for Facebook Marketplace, at least not the main image. So the main image this person is using is this, okay? This is a good picture maybe for like Shopify or something else, but not necessarily for Facebook Marketplace, because on Facebook Marketplace, remember, you wanna get these like images that look like you took it with your phone. That's not it. That's a store image. We don't want that, at least not as a main image, okay? So I would suggest going on Amazon and trying to go to the comment section, which I'm gonna do right now, and try to find good review images. So if I scroll down when I'm on Amazon, as you can see, there are people posting these review images. It's even called review with images. And I can see some of them right here, right? Like this could be a good one, but let's see if we can find a better one. And we do. I think this is perfect. This is exactly what we're looking for. This looks like it was taken with the phone. It looks nice, it's presentable. Then we got another picture that shows both of these. So that's good. The thing with this one, it might be a little bit confusing when you post this one because it looks like you're selling two sofas, armchairs instead of one. So maybe not necessarily the best one, but it looks very good. And it's possible that you can use it, maybe not as a main image, but as a second one. And as you can, oh, here you go. Here's more. These are even better, because these look more presentable. Looks nice. It looks like it's in somebody's house. So that's the images you want to get. And the description is just too long. It's very long, and all of that is unnecessary. I see what this guy is doing. He's basically trying to help buyers on Facebook Marketplace, telling them that this can be shipped to you, and all you have to do is click on the buy button. And it's located in US, so it's a fast shipping. So those are good signs, but I also know that if you do it, it's usually a dropshipper a lot of times. So, you don't want to be revealed as a dropshipper. But I see what this person is doing. It's trying to help customers, so it makes sense that he put it, but I personally don't write any messages like that. So now let me show you how I fix this listing, okay? All right, so first of all, this is the title that I use. New mid-century modern fabric armchair, beige for living room or office. So let's start with the beginning, okay? I use the word new because that's one of the buzzwords that I mentioned earlier that can trigger the people to click on it. When they see the word new, free, unique, stuff like that, people usually click on this type of stuff because it's a buzzword. It works in your subconsciousness, okay? Mid-century, that describes what type of design this is. So it's like a mid-century design. It's modern, that's also a type of design. Fabric, it's because it's made from fabric. Armchair, because that's what it is. That's the word that people are looking for. They're looking for armchair, so we use that the word. Beige is the color, and then I said for living room or office because that's where I see this piece of furniture going. I see it in the living room or maybe in office. So I use these words as well. And that gives us our 71 characters of total. So that's very close to 65 characters that Facebook is recommending for Facebook title. So we're pretty close. That's good enough. I think the title is good. Now, Going to description. I use the trick with the first sentence that is supposed to kind of act on your emotions. This is the perfect armchair for your living room or office. Super simple, but to the point, because it gives an idea where this should go. Okay, it kind of, you can kind of visualize yourself having this in your office or in your living room, so it's working on your emotions. Okay, then we got dimensions. So it's just simple dimensions, you know, how big is this, how wide this is, what's the height, etc. You get the point. I use the word ergonomic design. That's something that I found on the Amazon description, so that's also something that people are looking for. People are looking for ergonomic furnitures right now, so that's perfect. It's high elastic foam, solid wood legs, taft waffle stick, and the last sentence I mentioned is assembly required. All the instructions are included, just so the people know that they need to design this when they actually get this piece of furniture. And that's it. That's the whole description. I don't have anything else, because honestly, you don't need anything else. This is not Amazon, this is not eBay, this is Facebook Marketplace. People are not gonna read all these paragraphs, you know. I mean, it's cool, it's great, but you don't really need that much. Honestly, I'm telling you, this description is all you need for Facebook Marketplace. If someone has more questions, they can always message you on Messenger and ask for specifications. And regarding the images, I use the 2 images that we found in the review section on Amazon. So let me show you. So this is the main image I want to use. I mean, it's simple. It shows exactly what it looks like. This is the product. Looks like it's in somebody's house. Perfect. And then I decided to go with this one as a secondary image. Usually I would go this one maybe as a first one if there was only one chair. I can always crop it as well and use just one of the chairs if I want to. But for our example, let's assume that I'm not gonna crop anything. I'm just gonna use this as secondary because it's a really good picture. So I decided with this one as well. All right, let's go to our listing number 2. And oh boy, this one is something else. This one is really, really bad, to be honest with you. I don't even know where to start. Let's start with the title, okay? So first of all, mainstay. If you're a dropshipper and you're dropshipping from Walmart, everyone knows that you are doing it because you're using the word mainstay, which is the Walmart brand, which is a brand that a lot of new dropshippers start to use because it's very easy to start with this brand. So if you try to use mainstay, don't use the word mainstay in your titles, just because you're revealing yourself as a dropshipper, and also it's a bad luck. And as I mentioned earlier, you don't need the name of the you don't need the name of the brand, especially of the brand that nobody really knows. So I would completely remove that. It's also kind of short, but there's not a lot of stuff that you can say about this bench. So I kind of understand why the title is short, but we can still improve it a little bit. Now let's get to images, okay? So these are clearly screenshots from Walmart. Someone took the phone, went on all Walmart app and just literally took screenshots. I can literally see the hour section in the battery section on the top, and this is the blue color of Walmart. So this is clearly, we know where this person got this product, so it's really bad. This is terrible. You definitely don't want to be this person. You definitely don't want to use images like this. And regarding the description, there's none. So there's nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. It says never use still in the box. Okay, well, that's it. No dimensions, nothing. Okay, we got the color and condition, but that's it. And there's not much you can know. I mean, I told you to use a short description, but this is just another level. All right, so this is what I decided to do with this listing. So the title, we got new black oak TV stand for up to 50-inch TV, which gives us about 40 characters long. It's a little bit shorter than usual, but again, there's not much that we can say about it, but we improved it a little bit. Most importantly, remove the word mainstay, which would destroy this listing, to be honest with you. Again, I added the word new to indicate that this is a new product, and you can literally buy it from me and it's gonna come in the box, etc. And the main phrase here is the TV stand, so we have that. And I left the sentence that says for up to 50-inch because that's important for people when they're looking for the TV stand. They want to know how big TV they can put on it. So that's really important to have this type of information. So that's something that I left. Description, The first sentence again is the sentence that kind of it's supposed to work on your brain. So we got looking for a great TV stand for your TV. This TV stand can hold up to 50-inch TV. I know there's a lot of repetition of the word TV, but it's okay. This is not, we are not writing a book here, but the Facebook Marketplace description, so that's completely fine. Regarding the features, we got 3 adjustable shelves, back panel wire management holes, which is very important for people that buy this type of products because they want to hide all the cables when they buy a TV stand. We got the color, dark brown wood grain, and I also mentioned that assembly required and all our instructions are included. So as you can see, it's also very short, but it's to their point. It gives you all the features. I know pretty much everything I need to know about this, and I know what to expect when I'm gonna order this type of product. And even though this listing is a Walmart listing because it's a mainstream product, I was able to find someone dropshipping this on Amazon, and I was fortunate enough to find other people posting some review images, and I found this one. I think this would be a very good one to use as a main image. I'll probably crop this a little bit and remove all these like the slippers and stuff like that and just focus on the TV stand. But this is overall good, and I also was able to find another one which shows how this TV stand looks like after an assembly, and it also shows you that like, hey, I need to build this, and it kind of gives me an idea what it's gonna look like when I build it. Okay. All right, and item number 3. Overall, this is a pretty good listing, but there's always room for improvement, okay? Let's start with the images this time. So the images are the white background images, and it's only 3 of them, which is fine, I guess, but you definitely want a little bit more images, especially since this is an adjustable workbench. You want to show that it's adjustable workbench, and you probably want to, add more images like that, but we definitely need the review images that shows this item built in like a house, because I think if someone's trying to buy this type of product, they probably want to build like a home gym in their house, and you definitely need to show this, in a garage or something, because you want to show that home gym vibe, okay? Title is pretty good. There are some minor things that I would change. I like that this person is not including the name of the brand, which is a Walmart brand. This item is available on Walmart, so I like that they're not doing that. And overall, there's not much to change in the title, so it's pretty good. Regarding the description, it has a lot of main features. Maybe I would just try to space it out a little bit so it's easier to read. This person put all the important information about this. The only thing that I'm missing is that first sentence that kind of works on your mind, about trying to trick them to imagine themselves using this product. So maybe I would add something to it, but overall it's not bad. All right, so this is what I did with this listing. We got the title, new adjustable 7-position workout bench for strength and weight training. So I didn't change a lot. I literally just added the word new, and this gives us 72 characters long title, which is close to 65, which is perfect. Description: this adjustable workbench is going to be a piece of core equipment for your new home gym. As you can see, I added the word home gym in the description so people can imagine this having in their home gym, okay? And in the details, I said that the weight limit is 300 pounds. This is very important when you buy a wide bench because you want to know how much you can bench press. 7 adjustable positions, foldable bench for incline bench press, which is important for people that want to go a little bit more advanced with their bench presses because they can try different workouts. You can do a full body workout with this bench, which is true because you can literally do pretty much all the exercises you need when you have a bench press like this. Comes with barbell protection. It's important to mention some safety stuff. Lockable for safety purposes, again, safety. Constructed by a strong steel structure. So that's pretty much all we need in the description. And for the images, I was able to find these images on Amazon. And again, even though this is a Walmart listing, I was able to find someone posting review images on Amazon. And this is actually what the bench looks like before you build it. So I was thinking about this being a second picture, but for the main picture, I was going with something like this. This is the best one I could find. Ideally, I would want to remove the remote and maybe this piece of cloth right there, because it's not as presentable as I wanted, but it's not bad. Again, it's in the garage. It kind of seems like it's a garage, so it's perfect. That's all we need. So it's a great picture to use. And overall, this listing wasn't that bad compared to like the number 2. But again, there's always room for improvement. If you want to learn more about Facebook Marketplace dropshipping, I recommend joining our Dropshipping Guild. Again, that's the place where you can learn everything related to dropshipping. We have weekly meetings. You can directly reach out to me over there. We have guests such as Paul J. Lipsky. That's the guy we had last week. There's private Discord, private community. But don't listen to me. Listen to a bunch of other people that already joined my community. Go on the website dropshippingguild.com and you will see a bunch of people being really happy of being there and having a lot of success. And if you use the coupon code Facebook30, which is only available to people that watch this video, you're gonna get 30% off. And trust me, you're not gonna regret it. I barely get any refunds for the course. Oh yeah, and there's a 30 days money back guarantee policy. So that's also that. But that'll be it for today. I hope you have a good one. Take care. See ya.